Hi everyone, welcome to Verbling. My name is Hina and this is a reading class and the topic today is Valentine's Day. For all of those who are still celebrating this beautiful day of love, happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Yay! It is nice and bright. It's an 11 a.m. crisp morning in San Francisco, and I see people walking around holding flowers, getting dressed up, holding bags of candy, and it's just love is in the air. So happy Valentine's Day to everyone. The first 2 minutes of our class are reserved for premium account members. So if you're not a premium account member, what you can do if you become one is you can reserve a spot for yourself in any class that you want. And for the first 2 minutes of class, you have the ability to come in and start class with me or any other teacher before all the other students flood in, and you might not get a seat, you might not get a spot. But after the 2 minutes have elapsed, then the seats are going to open for all the students. So you guys should be able to come in any second now.
Hi, Hina.
Hi, James. Happy Valentine's Day, James.
Happy Valentine.
How are you? Good to see you again.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
That's awesome. So, it's 2 minutes past the hour. So the join class button should appear now. Is it there for you guys? Hamid, Ahmed, Mumu?
No, it's not yet.
It's not there yet? Okay, well,
30 more seconds.
30 more seconds? Okay, well, in 30 seconds, you guys can join James and I in this very, very cool Valentine's Day hangout. That's right. That's right, James. So, where are you again, James?
I'm in Thailand.
You're in
so
Thailand.
Right now it's 2 a.m. in the morning.
It's 2 a.m. in the morning, so Valentine's Day has passed.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you do anything? Did you go out with friends? Did you go out with a girlfriend or anything?
No.
No? You're like, no. It was just any other day.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, for all those who are, love-struck or heartbroken, this class is for everybody. We're going to learn about Valentine's Day. Don't worry. I won't ask you guys what you did, who your girlfriend is, who your boyfriend is. No, don't worry. I'm not gonna do that. We're here to learn about what Valentine's Day is all about. We're going to work on our reading. We're going to work on our listening. We're going to learn some idioms related to Valentine's Day. It will be a fun and jolly time. So welcome to class, everyone. Nice to see lots of familiar faces and a couple of new ones as well. So we have Carlos. Hi again, Carlos.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great.
That's awesome. So as I was saying, in today's class, we will be, this class and the one right after, I'm teaching both of them. It's a 2-hour block, and we will be going through a document that I have attached with the class description. Was everybody able to access that document?
Yes, I downloaded.
Okay. So if everybody could, and for those of you who are new or who don't know what I'm talking about, that's my Facebook. Oh my God. Let me just get to Verbling, and then I will show you how to get there. Okay? We're going to be working through that document together, and it'll be for the next 2 hours. And it's a really fun document. It tells you about Valentine's Day. There's lots of idiom, lots of stuff to learn. So it's right here. So if you go to my class on the Verbling main page, which is this, come down here. It says valentine.pdf. You guys should download that onto your computer. So don't just open it in the browser. Sometimes the words do not appear properly if you just open it in the browser. So everybody should download it. Okay? Okay, so there's a couple of spots still available. So all you guys who are out in the chat who want to join, now would be a good time to try and snag a place. James did the smart thing. He got a premium account, and he and I were chilling in this class before everybody got in. So yay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. It's cool, right? So if you guys don't want to be left out, or if you want to, ensure that you have a spot, premium account is the way to go. And your first week is free. If you guys are not sure if you want to, use it, then your first week is free. You guys have enough, you have trial period. All right. So let's begin. Let us introduce ourselves. Let's say our name. Let's say where we're from, and say if you like Valentine's Day or not, because you know what? For the next 2 hours, that's what we're going to be talking about. So if you don't like it, then I'm going to have to change your mind about it, all right? So I will begin. My name is Hina. I am from Canada, but right now I live in very nice and sunny San Francisco, California. And I like Valentine's Day. You know, I'm in a relationship, so it's an occasion to buy presents, to get flowers, to get candy, to make a reservation at that nice restaurant you always wanted to go to. So I think I like it, and I would love to talk about it all day today. So let's begin with Carlos.
Oh, hello, my name is Carlos. I'm from Spain. And shame on me, but I don't like St. Valentine's Day because I think it's a commercial day only to spend money.
Only to spend
I'm not in
money.
a relationship, but when I was,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like it.
Okay, so it's not like a temperamental thing. It's not like it's because I'm single I hate it.
No.
It's like no. Even
No,
if
no,
I
no,
was with
it's not.
someone, I would like it.
No,
I
no.
would have liked it. Okay, all right. Thank you, Carlos. Next we have Esther. Hi, Esther.
Hi, I'm Esther. I'm from Spain, but now I'm living in Dublin. And I think the same that Carlos, that it's totally a commercial day.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that if you want to buy something to your boyfriend or girlfriend, you don't need a specific day to
Mm-hmm.
do it. You can do whatever you want, no? I
Yes,
think.
that's true. A lot of people are like, no, but we have to do it. It's Valentine's Day. It's like, well, you wouldn't really do it like otherwise. It's because it's a day and you have to. So that's a really good point. Thank you, Esther. Next we have Hamid.
Yes, hello everyone,
Hi.
and I am Hamid from Turkey. I like Valentine's Days, but I think and believe every day should be Valentine's Day.
Yes. And I think all girls are like that. Like every day is Valentine's Day when I'm with
And
you, honey.
Hina, I have a surprise. If I make to writing class, I will share my surprise.
Okay,
I-
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So Hamid writes poems, and I think his surprise is probably a poem. So,
No poem.
No
I
poem?
make a presentation.
oh, okay. So in the writing class we have in a few more hours, you are more than welcome to do that. Okay, Hamid?
I will try to upload to share for everyone.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Hamid. Next we have Hassan.
Hi, I'm Hassan from Turkey.
Mhm.
I want to explain something, but this is the first time for me in English and in the verbaling system. Sorry about my English, a little bit poor.
That's okay. You know, no need to apologize, Hassan. We're all here to learn. Okay?
Okay. Valentine's Day, I'm agree a lot of things about them paying a lot of money. Yes, it's true. But small things, it will be the better. I think small things, small gifts can be given. I think so.
Okay,
Thank
so giving small gifts and not spending a lot of money, that's okay. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Hassan. Next we have Hernan.
Hi, I'm Hernan. I'm from Colombia.
And do you like Valentine's Day?
Um, I don't have a girlfriend now, but I'm dating. Just
Okay.
dating.
Just
So,
dating?
So
But-
there's no need to give something to.
There's a
those
need to
dates.
like this day, even though I don't. I have to today because I'm dating. Okay, well, Hernan, I hope it's fun for you, though.
Thank you. I hope so.
Next, we have James.
Yep. Sorry, I mute my mic.
That's okay.
My name is James. I'm from Thailand, Bangkok. Yeah, and Valentine's Day is just for me. It's just an opportunity for you to have to do something good to your loved ones. And actually, I guess people should do it every day. But yeah, I know life is too busy, but that's why we need this kind of opportunities or occasions.
Yeah, That's a good point, James. So sometimes life can get really busy, and even though you want to do nice things for the people you love, you don't always have the opportunity. So this day kind of reminds you that, like, take it easy, take it chill. And it doesn't have to be for someone you're dating. Like, you don't have to give a gift to, your boyfriend or your girlfriend. You can get a gift for your friends. You can get a gift for your mother or your father. Just anybody that you love. It doesn't have to be, I am dating you and I am supposed to buy you a gift. It doesn't have to be like that. That's a really good point. Thank you, James. Next, we have Renata.
Hi, Hina. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Renata?
I'm fine. I'm from Brazil, and I really like Valentine Days because I think it's a great time who bring us joy and a lot of fun.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Thank you. So you and James would agree with each other. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And welcome to class, Renata. I think this is my first class with you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Next, we have Rose. Rose?
Hello. Yeah, Rose. Hello,
Rose.
Hina. Nice to see you.
Hi, nice to see you too, Rose.
I'm Rose. I'm from Iraq, Baghdad. And I like Valentine's Day because I think it's a special day. It's Day of Lovers. And I like it.
You like it? Okay, awesome. So far we're divided. Half the people are like, yeah, I like it. Half the people are like, nah, I'm not too crazy about it. So let's see if everybody will end up loving it at the end of this class. Thanks, Rose. And lastly, we have Sai.
Yeah, I'm Sai from India. Valentine's Day is a special day that we can spend a lot of time with our girlfriend, lover. We can enjoy this day very well.
Okay, that's true. Thank you, Sai. So that's awesome. So welcome, everyone. Welcome to class. Welcome to the people who are in chat. So we will be working through a document together in this class and the next. We're going to be reading. We're going to be speaking. We're going to be discussing our opinions. So all the people who are like, it's a commercial day and, it's not really big. We're going to be We're going to be like, okay, well, what about the people who feel otherwise? So was everybody able to open the document that I attached? And if you weren't, I will post it right now in the Verbling chat. Okay. So that's the document that we're working through. Please download it. Don't just open it in your browser because if you do, sometimes it's like not all the text is there. All right. And so we will be reading and speaking. Everybody ready to begin? Yes. If there's like Valentine overload, you're like, I cannot put up with this anymore, do let me know. We'll switch things around a little bit, all right? Yes? Everybody's excited? Everybody pumped? Yes? Okay. Awesome. So that's awesome. So let us, and I feel like, you know what, I'll be honest, I don't know that much about, the origins of Valentine's Day as well. So it'll be fun to read and learn about that. Okay, so let us begin. Can everybody see my document? Yes? Valentine's Day? All right. So you guys you don't have to look at it on my screen because you guys have it on your own computers. You are more than welcome to look at it on your screens too. So happy Valentine's Day. This is an intermediate level class, like it says, but if you're a beginner, you're more than welcome to join as well. I'm just going to, let you know now that some of the material might be a little, too advanced, but if there's a word that you don't know, if there's something that you're unclear on, do stop me, do let me know, and I will do my best to explain it, okay? So let us begin. Esther, can I get you to read on page 2, Valentine's Day, Legend 1? So number 1, can I get you to read up till mailbox? Right up till here. Yeah.
Valentine's Day is February 14. It's not a holiday, but it's a special day for many people in different countries around the world. Each year on Valentine's Day, friends and lovers exchange Valentine cards, chocolate, candy, flowers, and other gifts. In elementary schools in Canada, children make valentines from their classmates and put them in a large decorated mailbox.
Perfect. Thank you, Esther. That was pretty straightforward. What it is, what we do normally. Next, can I get Hernan? Can I get you to read the rest of the paragraph, please?
I'm sorry, which page?
Oh, we're on page 2. So this is page 1, this is page 2, and we are reading point number 1. So if you can start from on February 14th, the teacher opens.
Okay. On February 14th, the teachers open the box and distribute the cards to the students. Many schools also celebrate Valentine's Day with parties. Some people like to go to a romantic restaurant on Valentine's Day to celebrate. People of all ages love
to send.
Sorry,
Yeah.
My connection is not pretty good, so.
Oh, you can actually download this onto your own computer. You don't have to read it from my screen. But do you want to finish reading it if you can see it now?
Wait. Some people like to go to a romantic restaurant on Valentine's Day to celebrate. People of all ages love to send or receive Valentines.
Send and receive. And receive.
And receive Valentines. According to Canada Post Office, Canadians send approximately 90 million cards on Valentine's Day each year.
Thank you so much, Hernance. That's a lot of cards. 90 million cards. I think that's all over the world. So does everybody know what the difference is between Valentine's Day and to receive a Valentine's or to be somebody's Valentine?
No.
No? Okay,
No.
Okay. No? So Valentine's Day, when you say Valentine's Day, that's a proper noun. As you can see, V and D are capital. So that is the name of, that's a proper noun, so it's a capital. But when on Valentine's Day, you give a present, that present is called a Valentine because you're giving, it's not a birthday present, it's not an anniversary present because it's the present you're giving on Valentine's Day. That present is called a Valentine. And again, if you are somebody's date, so if there's a party in your school, for example, on Valentine's Day, you go up to the person you want to take to the party and you say, "Will you be my Valentine?" Okay? So when you say it like that, then the V is not capital. It is lowercase because it's not a proper noun. Okay? Then it's an adjective, all right? So if you have a girl or a boy that you have a crush on and you go to school and you're like, oh, it's Valentine's Day is coming up, will you be my Valentine, all right? Does everybody understand the difference between to be a Valentine, to give a Valentine, and actual Valentine's Day? Yeah? Yeah, so that's why you'll see Valentine capital when it's Valentine's Day, but you'll see V capital on Valentine's Day, but all the other places it's not. So it's used as a proper noun as well as a noun and an adjective. All right? Awesome. Thank you, Hernan. Can I get Carlos? Can you read all of number 2, please?
Okay. There are many symbols of Valentine's Day, such as hearts, roses, and cupids. The symbol of Cupid comes from ancient Roman times. Cupid was the son of the love goddess, Venus.
Goddess.
Cupid was a playful...
of the love goddess.
Goddess, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Venus. Cupid was a playful child who flew around shooting love arrows into people's hearts, making them fall in love.
Perfect. Thank you, Carlos. So there are many symbols of Valentine's Day. Everybody knows what a symbol is, right? Like a representation. So usually on Valentine's Day, you'll see hearts and cupids and roses and flowers. And for a woman, a chocolate is usually a big symbol of Valentine's Day as well. And does everybody know what Cupid or who Cupid is, or what role he plays in Greek mythology? Has everybody heard that word before, Cupid?
No.
I think it's a god of love.
It's not a butterfly. Let me show you guys a picture of who and what Cupid is.
It is like an
It
angel.
looks like a small angel.
Yeah, he looks like a small angel. He's actually
like
a
an angel.
baby. He's actually a baby with wings and a bow and arrow. If you don't know what a bow and arrow is, that's okay. Let me just show you right now. And he usually flies around naked. Usually, not always. He usually flies around naked, and he shoots arrows that are shaped like hearts onto people, and it makes them fall in love with each other.
Yeah, and he makes mistakes all the time.
Yeah,
choosing
exactly.
the wrong people.
Yeah, that's true. So let's have.
He's accompanied by cherubs.
Sorry?
He's he's served with cherubs or other little angels.
Other little engines?
Yes.
I'm actually not too sure what you're saying, Carlos.
Oh, he's yes. Sometimes he's represented like he's served with another little angels, cherubs or
They pair up.
yeah.
Yeah, they share exactly. So this is a Cupid. So this is a cartoon representation. So Cupid is usually a child or a baby with wings and a bow and arrow, and he goes around shooting people with these arrows. If you have ever seen, ancient paintings or drawings, a lot of times Cupid is drawn because love is such a big symbol in.
Hina, I can't hear your voice.
Somebody muted
Yeah,
me. Okay, yeah. Sorry, somebody
yeah.
muted me. Please do not mute me. I'm gonna say that.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. It's okay, Esther. If you did by accident, don't worry about it. That's fine. Okay. So now everybody knows what Cupid is or who Cupid is. So
Yes.
I don't have to say he's not actually real. He's in Greek mythology. All right. So in olden times, in Victorian times, love was a big theme in literature. So they always had Cupid. So it's like, they fell in love because Cupid got to them. All right. Awesome. So let's continue reading number 3. Can I get Rose? Can I get you to read number 3 until Christian beliefs, please?
Okay, of course. There are many different stories about the origins of Valentine's Day. According to one legend, the custom of sending a card a loved one goes back to the days of the Roman Empire. In the 10th century, there was a priest named Valentine. Valentine's was
Okay, Rose, I think somebody muted you because there's a lot of static coming from your microphone. Okay, but thank you for reading that for us. Can I get somebody to continue where Rose left off? Who'd like to read? James, do you want to continue? Oh, okay, Renata. Yeah, can I get you to start from Valentinus?
Yes. Valentinus was put in a jail and sentenced to die by the Emperor Claudius because of his Christian beliefs. When Valentinus was in jail, he fell in love with the jailer's daughter. According to the story, the jailer's daughter was blind, but Valentinus had special abilities and was able to cure her. When he was in jail, he brought him food.
She brought him food.
She brought him food and delivered messages. The night before Valentinus was executed, he wrote a goodbye note to jailer's daughters and signed it, "Your Valentine."
Signed it, "Your Valentine."
Sign it, "Your Valentine."
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Renata.
You're welcome.
So who thinks that this is sort of romantic? Valentinus's story. So there are many different stories about the origins of Valentine's Day. One is a legend. Everybody knows what a legend is, right?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Legend. Yeah, a legend is a story that it's been brought down from generation to generation, and it's kind of it's not sure whether it's true or not. All right. So a legend is it can be a myth as well. Myth is usually when you say myth, it usually has mythological creatures in it. So like a dragon or Zeus
Fantasy.
or gods. Exactly. And legend can be seen as a fantasy as well because you're not sure whether it's true or not. Okay. So the custom of sending cards goes back to the Roman Empire, and there was a priest named Valentinus, and he was put in jail, caused to die because of his Christian beliefs. And as the legend said, he fell in love with the jailer's daughter who was blind, but he had special abilities and he cured her. The night before he was executed. What does it mean to be executed?
Executed.
Sorry?
Oh.
To be killed.
To be killed, yeah. To be killed, when in olden days you were executed by, your head was usually cut off. Okay, so you would be taken into a crowd of people in the middle of the village, and you would be put down, and they would be an undertaker who would come and cut your head off. So that was executed to be killed. Capital punishment, capital punishment is execution. So when you sentence someone to death, and you kill them in prison because of punishment, then that's an execution as well. Someone's asking what a priest is. Can someone tell me what a priest is, please?
The person that in the church, no? In some place, I think.
Yeah. Somebody's asking in the chat box what is priest. So a priest is a holy person who follows the Christian faith, and he is usually somebody in the church where you go and you talk to them, and they're a holy person.
Like a pastor.
Like a pastor, yeah, exactly. Like a priest, a pastor. Then you have father, and then there's also some of them are brothers. Yeah, monk. So monks are the priests of Buddhism. Okay. So in Christianity you have priests, but in Buddhism you have monks. Okay. So he signed the letter to her, your Valentine. So I guess that's where it comes from, when you sign, oh, can you be my Valentine, or can I be your Valentine? So all those who don't like Valentine's Day, has this melted your cold, cold heart? No? To melt someone's heart? So all those people who don't like Valentine's Day, has this story melted your cold, cold hearts? Melted your cold heart?
No.
No? It's like, no, I don't know what that means, but it hasn't. So that is an expression. Who can tell me what it means to melt your cold heart?
Cold heart is like...
that you break up in a relationship, no? And you are...
Like...
No.
Your melt is to increase the temperature.
No. No. James, go ahead. What are you saying, James?
Like, your heart is like a rock, so... Like, you're cold, your heart is like... Your heart is like... strong, you have like one idea.
So you're not a romantic. So you do not believe in romance. You do not believe in love. You do not believe in Valentine's Day. You think that all of this is, oh, it's blah, right? So to say that have I melted your cold heart, it means that have I instilled emotion in you? Have I made you feel differently? So for example, if Carlos is like, oh my God, like Valentine's Day is so overrated, I don't like it. And after
I believe in love.
So that's what I'm saying. So after reading the story, I asked Carlos, have I melted your cold heart? Meaning, have I made you feel differently about Valentine's Day? Do you feel like it's not just, blah, it's something nice, all right? So for all those who said they don't like it, I hope I have melted your cold hearts now, okay, about Valentine's Day. All right, thank you guys for reading that for us. We actually have the same legends on the next pages as well. There's actually another, so a legend, like it said here, is a story, and we're not really sure if it's true or not. So another legend about Valentine's Day is on page 3, point number 3. So that's another legend. So let's read what another legend is. Can I get Sai? Can I get you to read on page 3.3 up to Mary?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, go ahead.
Page 3, second one.
Page 3.3.
Okay.
Third one, not the second one, third one.
Oh, okay. There are 3 different stories about the origin of Valentine's Day. According to one legend, the traditions of Valentine's Day goes back to the day of the Roman Empire. In the 3rd century, the Emperor Claudius wanted a strong army. Many married soldiers did not want to leave their families.
Did not want to leave their families.
To fight the imperial wars.
Emperors, to fight the emperor's wars.
Emperors.
Yes.
Emperor's wars. So Claudius ordered young men not to marry.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sai. I'm just going to say that when you say Roman, For example, don't roll your R so much. Don't go R, okay? It's just one R, so you just say Roman. Can you say it again for me? Roman.
Roman.
Roman, exactly. So when you say your R's, don't roll them as much as you do, okay? There's only one R, so you're only supposed to make the sound once. So Roman Empire.
Roman Empire.
Perfect.
It's
That's
okay.
better. Yeah, that's better. Thank you, sir. It's not something that you're going to get instantly. You need to work on it, but good attempt. Thank you. Next, can I get Hassan? Can you please read the rest of the paragraph from a priest named Valentinus?
Okay, I am following. A priest named Valentinus lived in Rome at that time, and he felt sorry for the young men and their sweethearts. He decided to marry them secretly, but the emperor found out.
Emperor, yeah.
But the emperor found out and put him in prison. He was executed on February 14th. Since that time, Valentine's Day has been celebrated as a special day for sweethearts and romance.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Hassan. So again, so this is another legend. So earlier we read that a legend was he fell in love with the jailer's daughter, and when they executed him, he said, I'm your Valentine. So that's one legend. Another legend is that he was this vigilante priest who married people and their sweethearts. Everybody knows what a sweetheart is, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
they love her.
Exactly. Someone that you love, someone that is dear to you is your sweetheart. So he decided to marry them secretly, but the emperor. So everybody knows emperor? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Emperor is like a king. So a ruler of an empire, somebody who runs an empire is an emperor. Who can tell me of other famous emperors in history?
Claudio.
Other than Claudius. Caesar, yeah.
Caesar.
Caesar was another one, yeah. Any other empires that we know of?
Ottoman Empire, Hina.
Yeah, exactly. Ottoman Empire. So people who run empires, are kings of their empire, are called emperors. Okay. Esther, so just a minute, Hamid. Esther, you're leaving. I'm so sorry to see you go, but happy Valentine's Day to you, and I hope you enjoy today. Okay, so Esther has left us. Yeah, go ahead, Hamid.
My full name is Empire name.
Oh,
you're Ottoman Empire.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What is your full name, Hamid?
Abdul Hamid.
Okay, Abdul. All right, your name is Abdul Hamid. Right. Okay, well, now that's why Hamid knows what an emperor is. His full name is that of an empire. Awesome. Thank you, Hamid. So another legend is that Saint Valentinus was executed on February 14th. So in memory of what he did back in the day, we celebrate Valentine's Day as a special day for sweethearts and romance, because in a way he gave up his life to allow people who loved each other to marry. Okay? All right, so that is another legend. Which legend do you guys like better? Do you like the first legend better, that, of his sweetheart and the woman he loved, or do you like the second one better?
Second one, because first is a tragic story.
Tragic story. Tragic story. And a tragic story, another word for that is a
both are tragic.
They're both tragic, right? So here was a man, he kind of gave up his life for other people who loved, who wanted to, kind of express their love, okay? So they're both tragic stories. We actually have one more legend that we are going to go through. So if everybody can go down to page 4. So the point 1 and point 2 are the same on every page, but point 3 are different on every page because it's a different legend. So we're not sure which one of these stories are true. Any one of them can be true, or none of them can be true, because they're legends. We have no way of knowing for sure. So let us start reading again. Is there anybody new in class? So for all those who are watching who'd like to enter class, there are a couple of spots open. You are more than welcome to join now. So Hamid, can I get you to read point 3 up till festival?
Okay. There are many different stories about the origins of Valentine's Day. One legend goes back to the days of the Roman Empire. At that time, the Romans celebrated the festival of Lupercalia in the middle of February.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Yes, Hina.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
This festival honored the god Lupercus, keeper of the crops and farm animals. As time passed, the Romans began to honor another goddess during this festival.
Perfect. Thank you, Hamid. So another legend has to do with, so this would be mythology, right? Because you have God Lupercus, all right? Does everybody understand the difference between a legend and a myth now? In a myth, there's mythical creatures usually, for example, gods, you know? I don't know if anybody's Greek over here and if you actually believe in Greek mythology and the gods. If you do, I don't want to offend you, but this is these are myths now. Hello, Florin. Welcome, Florin. Nice to see you join us.
Hello, Hina.
Hi. Do you have the document with you?
Yes.
Okay. Can you please continue reading from Her Name Was Juno? We are on page 4.3. Can you just read from there, please?
Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Her name was Juno, a guardian of women and marriage. During this festival, all the young women in a village would write their names on a piece of paper and drop them into a box. Every young man would pick a paper from the box, and the woman whose name he had chosen would become his sweetheart. Correct? Sweetheart?
Sweetheart, yes.
Sweetheart, okay. Since those early days, mid-February has been remembered as a special time for love.
Perfect. Thank you, Florin. And I'm just going to say, when you say women, it's not woman, it's women. Can you say it again for me? Young women. Young women, yeah. So a lot of times, because you see W-O, a lot of times people say woman. It's not woo, it's women. All right. So it's almost like there's a V there and not a W. All right. Awesome.
Can you repeat that again?
Oh, when you say women, yeah. So people usually say woman, and even though that's what is written, like W-O does make a sound of woman, we don't really say women. We say women. Okay, so it's almost as if there's a V there instead of a W. So all of the young women in a village. All right, can everybody hear the difference? And again,
yes.
It's not something that you're going to instantly get. You have to practice, and over time you'll know how to say it. Okay, awesome. So now,
sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Florin.
In this case, the O is pronounced like I, women.
Yeah, exactly. So the way you're saying it is more accurate, and it's not woo. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. The same with woman. Yeah. So women, woman. All right. So there, again, if you say woo, you're stretching it too much. Awesome. So now we have read 3 different legends about Valentine's Day. Which one is your favorite?
Third.
The third one, because it's not tragic, Hamid?
Yeah.
Third one. Third one? I personally like the first one. I think this one was the sweetest. Yeah. But I think that probably is because, I'm a woman. I'm like, oh my God, he died for the woman that he loved. But I know a third one is it's like the most uplifting and happy. Okay. So are there any words in this paragraph that we don't know that you guys have questions about?
No.
No? Okay. Yeah, like I said, if there's any questions,
Lupercalia. Is it
I think it's Lupercalia because it's Lupercalia because the god is Lupercus. So the festival of Lupercalia, which is celebrated, for the god Lupercus. Okay, so the festival of Lupercalia in the middle of February. I personally don't like this legend because it doesn't mention Saint Valentine at all. So it's like, well, then why do you call it Valentine's Day if it has nothing to do with Saint Valentine? So that for me is like, maybe this is not true, because the last two stories actually had stories about Saint Valentine. It's like, okay, well, that's sweet. Okay, all right. So let us move on to discussion questions. So share your legend of Valentine's Day with other students in your group, then discuss the questions below. So now we've gone through 3 different legends. And again, like I said, the thing about legends is that they're stories that have been passed down from generation to generation, and we can't tell which one is true or whether any of them are true, all right? So do you celebrate Valentine's Day in your country? If so, what are the customs? If not, do you have any similar celebrations? Does anybody have any special customs that they celebrate on Valentine's Day in their country that they would like to share with us?
Yes, we have that in my country.
Sorry,
but it is in a different date. So I think it's October or September, something like that.
Okay.
It's called like the month of love and friendship.
Ooh, the month of love and friendship. That's nice. And it's an entire month?
It's supposed to be, but there's like a special day. I think it's 14th or
okay.
something. I don't celebrate that because I like to skip those gifts.
Gift giving. It's called gift giving. Okay. So when you have celebrations or when you have holidays in which you have to give gifts, that tradition is called gift giving. So you do not like the tradition of gift giving, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, Hernan. And Sai, you were saying something?
Could you please tell the meaning of custom?
Custom. Okay. Who can tell me what a custom is?
A custom is like a tradition or a thing that traditionally people do in their countries.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. A custom is a convention. It's like Carlos said, that it's a tradition that people celebrate in their own country. So, for example, in India, what would be a custom? Sai?
Traditionally means culture.
Yeah, exactly. So you celebrate Diwali, right?
Yeah, Diwali.
Yeah. So what do you do on Diwali?
We buy what we say. Traditionally we have so many cultures. Diwali, so and so, some festivals.
Yeah. So Diwali would be a tradition. So you celebrate Diwali, and a custom would be that you light candles. Do you understand the difference? Okay. So it's custom to light candles on Diwali. All right.
Okay.
Do you understand the difference?
Yeah.
Awesome, that's great. So Hernan was saying that in the later part of the year, they have a month of love. So Hernan, is it like flowers and candy and love everywhere for the entire month?
Yes, flowers everywhere.
Yeah?
It gets crazy.
And do you feel that do you know the reason behind why you celebrate it in October or September? Like, is there a tradition? Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know the historical reason about that, but I don't know. I just know that people celebrate that, and that's it.
Okay, and it's for friendship as well, not just love.
Yeah, not just love.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Hernan. What about other people? Do you have similar celebrations to Valentine's Day in your country? No.
Every country the same days, like Valentine's Day, the Mother's Day, the Father's Day. Yeah, in my country have to.
You do? You celebrate Mother's Day and Father's Day as well? Oh, okay. Yeah. And those are celebrated worldwide. Yeah. So Rose, you were saying something?
No, I just agree with you. There's Mother's Day. Like a Valentine Day, we also giving the gifts for and the moms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
As the Valentine Day, we give the gift for boyfriend or the best friend. Even.
Exactly. Yeah. and like I said, it doesn't have to be only for, you're someone that you're dating or in a relationship with. So let me ask you this. So for all those who think that Valentine's Day is a commercial day, do you think Mother's Day and Father's Day are also commercial days?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah? Yes?
In Spain, we celebrate it. We
Sorry,
celebrate them.
Sorry, Carlos?
Yeah, here in Spain, we celebrate also the Mother's and Father's Day, and I think they are commercial too.
Yeah. So on Mother's Day or Father's Day, do you buy presents for your parents?
I used to when I was at
Younger?
school, but
Yeah?
Yeah.
But not anymore. But there's more pressure, right? If it's Mother's Day, then you think about buying a present for your mom. But if it's Valentine's Day, it's like, oh, that's such a commercial day. I don't want to, celebrate with my boyfriend or my girlfriend. But when it comes to your mother or your father, then it's like, I have to buy something for my parents. So it depends on who you're buying gifts for as well and who the day is for, right? Mother's Day and Father's Day. I definitely feel on Mother's Day, it's like, oh, I should probably buy something for my mom, and I'll stress over it and I'll think about it, and if I don't get something, I'll feel bad about it. But on Valentine's Day, it's like, whatever, it's cool. Every day is Valentine's Day. So there's definitely more pressure depending on what day it is. Okay. So do you think Valentine's Day was created for commercial purposes? We actually already covered that. A lot of people think that it was, but a lot of people think, James pointed out really nicely that we sometimes tend to forget, or we don't have time to buy presents or gifts for the people we love. So it's a nice day to remember, and a nice day to help us, to remind us that, you know what? Yeah, I love you. I want to buy you a present. This day reminded me of it. So let's go on to question number 3. How do most couples meet in your country? That's an interesting question. I don't know if couples all over the world meet the same way, but Carlos, what's the traditional norm for couples to meet in Spain?
or maybe a romantic dinner in a restaurant or a romantic breakfast.
And yeah, so romantic dinner, romantic breakfast, those are like first or second dates?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Is it any different, like, oh, for anybody else in a different country, it's like, oh no, we're not supposed to date, or we're not supposed to, go out unless we've known each other for a certain amount of time, or I don't even know how norms would go, but is it any different for people in other countries?
Maybe in my country, some couples go to cinema or go shopping activities.
Go to
not
go
all
to
of them, but some couples.
Some couples? Okay, so some couples go watch movies and they go shopping. Okay. What else? Has anybody heard of, like, something like, oh, whoa, I know this couple, and on their first date they went skydiving or something?
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, Hernan's like, oh yeah, I have. What? Tell us your story, Hernan.
So you're saying like skydiving during that date?
Yeah, a lot of couples are like, oh man, we just met, and I like skydiving and you like skydiving, and let's go skydiving. I know, that's extreme, right? It's like, whoa.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that's too much.
Yeah.
It's true that.
So it's traditional, right? For most people all over the world, you go on a nice date, you have dinner, you have food, you can watch a movie, you can go to the mall, So,
Hannah.
Yeah, go ahead.
In our country, so many will be married on this day also.
Oh,
They get
really?
married. Yeah.
Really? What do you mean, like they get married after they've been dating, or like just like what do you mean they get married? Like they've been dating each other and then they decide that it's Valentine's Day and they should get married?
After getting before getting dated, they will marry.
No, I don't believe. So Sai is saying that in India, people marry each other on Valentine's Day before dating. So how do you know who to marry, Sai?
Actually, what I mean to say is, they left the parents and get married. How to say?
They elope. Do you mean they elope? Like they run away?
Yeah.
Yeah? So does everybody know what that word is, elope? to elope with someone? Yeah, it means to run away with somebody. So, for example, if you want to get married to your boyfriend or your girlfriend and your family doesn't approve or they don't agree, then you and your partner, you run away together. So that is to elope with one another. Okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So a lot of times, yeah. So when there's a lot of pressure, and you're like, and your family doesn't agree, or whatever the reason for you to elope is, but to run away together with someone is called to elope. Awesome. Thank you, Sai, for sharing that with us. And actually, the next question is quite interesting. Are arranged marriages common in your country? Does everybody know what an arranged marriage is?
No.
No? Okay. Who knows what an arranged marriage is? Sorry, Florin, were you saying something?
No, I think organized.
Organized. Okay, an arranged marriage is an organized marriage. Yeah. What about Carlos? What were you saying?
I was thinking about when both parents are according the marriage.
When both parents agree to the marriage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Hassan, yeah, that's actually a good description, Carlos. So an arranged marriage is a marriage that is organized by the parents. So the girl's parents and the boy's parents, they are like, okay, I want my son to marry your daughter, and the daughter's parents are, yes, I want my daughter to marry your son as well. And a lot of times the boy and the girl meet for the first time after the parents have arranged for them to meet. Okay, so it's like
in the past, my country, the same way we are used, but the modern time we are talking and we are learning respecting each other people.
Yeah, that. Go ahead.
What is your what is the way? What is the system of this marriages in your country?
Oh, okay. So I'm from Canada. Like I'm living in Canada, but my parents come from an Asian country as well. And over there, it is still traditional to have arranged marriages. So most people get married arranged. So the boy and the girl, they'll turn a certain age. Like the boy will turn 25 or 26, and a girl will turn 22, 23. And the parents are like, okay, well, now it's time for you to get married. So they will, they will go out to their friends or their relatives, people they know, and they're like, I have a daughter who has, recently turned marriageable age. Do you know of somebody suitable who she can marry? And then, they'll shop. I like to think of it as shopping for a potential son-in-law or daughter-in-law. And then when they like somebody, they'll tell their daughter, oh, there's this boy, we would like you to meet him. And, if you like each other, you guys can get married. So that is usually an arranged marriage, all right? It's not a love marriage where the boy and the girl, they meet each other, they fall in love, and they decide to get married, all right? Usually if that happens, then you need to elope. If you find a boy and a girl and your parents don't approve, then you elope, and you run away and you get married. So it's very different in different parts of the world. I now live in Canada, and over there, arranged marriages are not common at all. Most people find the person that they want to marry, and they decide to get married, all right? What about other parts of the world? Rose, what is it like in, I'm sorry, where are you from? Iraq?
Yeah.
What is it like in Iraq?
About the arranged marriages?
Arranged marriages, yes.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Now I'm engaged, and I hope I can marry in the Valentine Day, but I'm not prepared. But I think it's a great idea to marriage in like this day. It's a special day, and they will. I think they will every year celebrate for the Valentine Day and for their marriage.
Wedding anniversary. Yeah, wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Exactly.
So when you celebrate the day that you got married, that is called your wedding anniversary. So Rose is saying that if she get married on Valentine's Day, then you can celebrate Valentine's Day and your wedding anniversary. So you kind of get two birds with one stone. Does everybody know what that means?
Exactly.
With one stone, okay?
Yes.
Two birds with one stone. So you have one day and you celebrate 2 occasions. So you usually need to buy just one present. So you won't be like, oh, this is my present for our anniversary and this is my present for Valentine's Day. You wouldn't say that. You'd be like, okay, we got married on Valentine's Day. This is your one present.
Yeah, exactly.
So you get 2 birds with one stone. Awesome. Thank you, Rose.
Hina,
Yes.
Hina, it seems to be that you love gifts, right?
I love. Oh, do not think that way about me. I'm sorry. I don't love gifts. I mean, sure, I like receiving a nice gift every now and then, but I don't love gifts.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, come on, Rose, you're another girl. Do you like receiving gifts?
What?
Do you like receiving gifts? Do you like getting gifts from people?
Yeah. Today from my fiancé. I told you I'm engaged.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, and it makes you happy, right, to get a gift?
Yeah, of
Exactly.
course.
So, Hernan,
Yeah.
why would I not like receiving gifts? It makes you happy.
Yes.
So, yes.
But I think a hug and a kiss worth more than I think.
Oh, that I agree with that. So Hernan is saying that if you love someone and you give them a hug and a kiss, that is worth more than any present that you can give them. And that I tend to agree with that.
Okay, thank you.
Hug, a kiss, and a present.
Sorry? A hug, a gift, a hug, a kiss, and a present. I mean, that's a triple threat.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's too much.
That's a triple threat, all right? Just like, wait, a hug, a kiss, and a present? No.
Yeah. 2 in a row.
In a row. That's awesome. All right. So thanks everyone for sharing about the arranged marriage custom in your country. Let us look at the next question. Is there a formal engagement before marriage in your country? So Rose, I think in Iraq there is, because you said that you are engaged, right?
Yeah, and it's necessary. The engagement is necessary before the marriage.
It's necessary before marriage. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So it's a custom. You have to do it. It's a custom to get engaged before you get married.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. What about?
It is
Yeah.
a-
Go ahead, Sai.
Yeah, in India it is also similar like that. Before marriage we have engagement for
For how long though? Like how long do you have to stay engaged before it's acceptable to get married?
before 1 month or 15 days time they get engaged, then they got give time for marriage.
Okay, so in about a month. Okay. And what about you, Rose? How long have you been engaged, or how long will you be engaged before you get married?
For me, 4 months, but in Iraq it's not condition. 1 month, 6 months, 5 months, as you like.
As you like, yeah. So whenever you're comfortable to get married, it's okay.
Yes.
Okay. And James? What is the custom in Thailand?
In Thailand, I don't really know about this, but yeah, some people, some of my friends do get engaged.
They do get engaged before they get married. So, do you guys think that it's a good idea to get engaged before you get married, or is it just, I love you and you love me and we've been dating for X amount of years, let's just get married straight away? Do you think that's a good idea, or is it a good idea to get engaged for a few months and then get married?
I think it's more formal.
It's more formal, okay?
Because you don't need to get engaged to get married after. I don't know. I think it's not important.
It's not important. Yeah. Okay. It's not necessary. I agree with that as well. What about everybody else?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I think that is like just another step that you tell your spouse that you are serious about this relationship more, and you want to marry her really. So
Yeah, that's a good point.
while you're waiting for things, just like guys, for guys we have to prepare monies and to take care of another person and like stuff. You you want to tell her that I want to marry you now, but yeah, there's some problems, like, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. James is saying that for a guy, James is saying that for a guy, it's more stressful because you are expected to provide for the person that you are going to marry. Okay, and you want to let the person know, yes, I do want to marry you. I can't marry you right now, but in the future. Okay, so we'll actually continue on this document in the next class. So this class is now ended. For all of those who are interested in joining me for the next class, I would love it if you guys did. And we're going to finish off this document about Valentine's Day and just custom and marriages in your country. All right. So thanks, guys, for joining me in this class. I hope you'll join me for the next one as well. Bye.
Thanks a lot for
See you guys
See
soon.
you.
Yeah.